Hello everyone, thank you for listening to, and you're listening to Sam Wong channel, Fortune Teller. It's been a while since talked to each other. The market has been running very well last week. The Dow Jones Industrial Average finally getting off the losing streak. Dow ends the biggest losing streak since 1932. The market has 4-day wildly strip given the market expectation that inflation may reach the peak, as well as the implied interpretation that Fed may end the rate hikes in September. So when I may translate it to it, people kind of expect in June, July, and August we'll have a 0.5 basis point up again, which translates to 2.25% for a year, which kind of in line with the basically you would call best case scenario in this case of the market assumption. So then that's why it's kind of explain why the market was up since Powell making the speech. So as you can see, it was pretty much the day after Monday was just slip a little bit. Then with the news coming up, it was just Wednesday keep going up all the way. Along with that, also there's some good earnings. Mixed reporting and the CP indication of how well the consumer spending and discretionary evaluation that it is indication that the inflation is actually potentially coming down. I have to use the word potential. So we will see in the future and how it look like. And then you can see, Nasdaq was actually pulled back at 12,000 points a territory, which was great. Up 6.45% for the week, and S&P 500 as well up 6%. So it's actually a really good week. That's very strong rebound, and of course it's always good to talk about one of the big stock, which I'll go to the other one as well. Tesla, as you can see, Tesla have been dropping pretty bad, and my recommendation to my friend was buying it around $600. 625 range, which you would have gotten it as you see the market have dipped down very, very low to that level, and then now it's rebounding very strong. So Thursday, Tesla stock rally 7.4% higher Thursday. I think Wednesday 4.9% advance. So you can see the week up 15.94%. The stock remains sharply below its 50 and 200-day moving average at this point. And Chinese stocks also rose on the back of strong first quarter earnings from tech giants such as Alibaba. I mean, their revenue was great. The gross margin was lower, however, but was still very strong, reporting that despite the pandemic, and COVID-19 shutdown, there's still a demand and very strong in that area. And so despite those, the high-tech stock of China and overall the market as well has picking up. The CSI 300 rose 0.21%, while the Shanghai Composite gained 0.23% on Friday. Ultra Beauty ULTA Simple also raised its outlook for its full year after reporting quarterly results the top Wall Street estimate, setting its share more than 11% higher. TED, which has also posted a snap 7 straight weeks of losses, continue to rack up gains led by Apple and Google. What's some other stock that I want to highlight, if you listen to my video on separate video that I recommend some stock at the prices entry point, you can see the very clearly a very good success there. Roblox has raised from a dip of $22, which I was saying to buy about $25, back to slightly over $30 now. I'm still looking at the stock decline by the 40 if momentum continues. Travel stocks such as CCL, NCLH, and also United Airlines, which is another really good stock to look at, actually have raised almost 10% for the week. And because it was dipping pretty badly, and again, even there's still consumer pandemic and COVID surge cases in America, and really look forward to China will actually the case will keep dropping, and Hong Kong has another demonstration things are getting better after the 14 days lockdown. Okay, so you can see that summertime coming too, which historically told you that this virus will kind of fade away a little bit. So we will see that the economic reopening in China and also the discussion of tariffs, between China and U.S. also hopefully will drive the momentum of demand stronger again with these companies continue to make good money, and also travel, people going, on vacation for those who have not been doing it because of pandemic. PayPal also rebound from low $70 to $85. Again, I think this is another one that I hope you will hit back up to $100, which is probably from a valuation perspective is pretty good. And if you look at it, 52-week high was $310, and you could drop as low as $71, which is, and again, this stock is making money and profit and have a pretty strong revenue and consumers demand. Microsoft also poorly beat up, but also moved back up. On the retail side, Dollar Store Chains report strong earnings. Two of the most recognizable names, Dollar General, symbol DG, and Dollar Tree, symbol DLTR, had a big rally. Costco also rebounded to 470 and 76 cents, along with Kroger, which is symbol KR, remains over $50 level. Again, giant tech company announced earning better than expected. China has lowered the interest rate, also stimulate domestic economy, and the news from Biden about the tariffs that I just covered earlier created some optimism. And again, for those who listen to my video, I always am proposing that the discussion of tariffs is going to be a win-win proposition. This is the quickest way to get the inflation going down, but U.S. dollar getting stronger as well, which means the import also gets cheaper from that perspective. So that kind of can solve the puzzle of the inflation quicker. And the supply chain issue, I mean, we have been locked down for quite a bit of that already. I think it start to supposedly getting better now. But then because the demand is still pretty strong, so that actually making it not helping out. But we'll see if next quarter things will get better. And that's also why a lot of these chip stock, if you're well like the video, had dropped from $300 down to $150. Now today have rebound with the good earnings, but still lower than $200 level. So Pinduoduo also stand a chance to climb back up to $50 level, and Baidu currently is doing pretty well. Giving dip for back down to like worse at really bad level, $110 level, back to 130ish, and I really think there may be another 10% opportunity there. Average gallon, let's move to gas. Average gallon of gas in the US hit $4.60 Thursday, up 51% from a year ago. And on a 4-week rolling basis, demand has hit its lowest level during time of year since 2013, excluding the pandemic period in 2020. Even oil prices have surged over 40% this year. The summer season always driven high demand and therefore will push gasoline price higher. So even energy company also recorded record high profit. And keep in mind, Warren Buffett also bought some shares of RCOXY. So then that kind of tell you this company actually during 2020 dropped from $80 52-week high to $9 a share, and now has recovered to $70 a share. Well, I'm trying to give you some understanding of the certain stock. Yes, it's bad. Yes, you may want to sell up. Yes, you don't see the future at the moment. There's so many pessimism about, against the stock and also macroeconomic factors as well. But as you can see, energy is an example that after a few years of downturn, right, which is back to 2018 when the stock and the oil price started to really falling apart from the really peak at the time, where China has competing, want to put a lot of oils in the reserve, it really came back up now to almost, back to that level, record high level again. So that's telling you, sometimes you hold a stock, you believe it, you work it, you hold it for a few years, and it is coming back and with a great return. So unless you're day trade and short-term investment again. So that's the selection of stock is very important, and that's my message to you. The weekly win streak for oil price was supported by that demand for oil will continue to remain elevated. So again, bear in mind, China will eventually recover from pandemic. During summertime, you probably reopen the economic activity, so that will drive higher energy demand. Also, it's the driving seasons for US. So the coming week will be crucial to three major industries continue the momentum and break through 50 days average. The good sign also is that this time on Friday, you can see that continued rally rather than push back a last hour trade. Because many days you can see that you have been flipped, the sign of flip, and you will go on up on those major index. But the last 30 minutes became very critical that you can see it slip and sell off very quickly. But this time actually pushing higher. So hopefully there will be more good news to drive the market the following week. And you break through, continue to push it through. We're now 4 days rally. Hopefully the next will be looking for 6-day or 7-day rally. But bear in mind that in early June or so, there may be another raise of 50 basis points, which kind of price in, but then you all become the matter of the outlook of how Powell can say whether inflation stays or not. and investors need to be cautious about continued volatility and economic recessions. I will probably provide a couple more stock that at the price level that's good to buying at the dip, and hopefully there will be profit from it, particularly if you're looking for short term. Thank you very much. Have a nice and wonderful week.